Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome to Race 5 of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Here we are for the first ever Duralast Cup Series race at Darlington Raceway. For years I said I couldn't build this track, but somehow we were able to do it. Oh my goodness, man, easily my favorite track in the Duralast Cup Series arsenal. And here we go, folks. Throwback racing here at the Minimartinsville Southern 500. Throwback paint schemes out and about. This is going to be one epic Duralast Cup Series race in the making. Our pole sitter here is Eric Almirola in the Smithfield Throwback to Tony Stewart. Here's how the rules work for the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Each car gets one push. We push it around the track. Wherever it lands, that's where that car will finish. We'll take the car, we'll set it to the inside of the track. Let's say Eric Almirola runs here. Next car, Kyle Larson. Let's say the nose of this car gets to the back end of that car. That is a completed pass. If any of those cars come off the racetrack for any reason, that is a DNF. If one car comes off the racetrack and makes any contact with another race car, that is a multi-car wreck. Each car gets one push. Unscripted diecast racing. Here we go, folks. Eric Almirola going to lead us off at the Minimartinsville Southern 500. Here we go. Fantastic lap right there for Eric Almirola. Here's your race 3 of the season. Bristol winner Kyle Larson sporting the Ricky Hendrick throwback. Shot out of a cannon goes the fun. On the front straightaway, the cars are going to have to be set on the pit road. The reason why, well, I kind of put the pit wall a little too close to the actual racetrack, so they'll probably bump. Not to mention the walls are kind of painted. I really don't want to get paint on the cars. Here is Christopher Bell with the Craftsman Camry. And that's what you get for not running a throwback. Brand new race car here for Denny Hamlin, the Federal Express Throwback. That thing sounds horrible. Here's the number 88 and last race winner, Andrew Keaton, otherwise known as Little Wrangler 3. Beautiful, beautiful Earnhardt throwback. Oh my goodness, man. What an awesome looking car. Let's see what this 88 can do. Fantastic lap. He'll get up to second. 45 of John Hunter Nemechek. And a brand new leader here at Darlington. Here's the number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. in his throwback Bass Pro Shops Camry. Truex shot out of a cannon up to third. Well, it's not Jimmy Johnson, it's Alex Bowman and the Ally Richard Petty Earnhardt throwback. And Alex Bowman, the showman, takes third. Here's Elliott Sadler in the number 64. Excellent run for the 60 car. Here is Carl Edwards in the Red Bull Toyota Camry. That car is slow. Tail end of the longest line there for the 85. Here's Matt DiBenedetto in a brand new Motorcraft Quick Lane Darlington throwback. I don't think it's going to hold on for a top 10. Top 10 are the only cars that get points here in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. 10 points for first, and then, of course, 1 point for 10th. Here is A.J. Allmendinger in the Jeff Burton throwback. I decided to bring back last year's throwback paint schemes because I truly think they could do one better. They raced at Richmond for the first 2 throwback races in Season 2 and Season 3. With a bigger track here at Darlington, I figured these cars would run pretty well. Let's see what the 82 car can do. Sure enough, that is a second place run. Here is Kevin Harvick in the Busch Darlington throwback. And Kevin Harvick gonna be just shy of passing Matty D. Here's the number 32 of good old Marcus Ambrose. Pretty sporty car right there. He'll get around the 88. Here's the number 42 of Ross Chastain. And he'll get around the 88 as well. Not sure if anyone hit that 10 car there, or maybe just the racetrack itself been moving as half of the car is sitting on that plastic piece. So I'm not sure if anyone made contact with the 10 car, but nonetheless hit though. Here is Harrison Burton, the number 39. What is this? Yeah, the 2002 John Andretti throwback. Gotta love this paint scheme. Let's see what this cat can do. shot out of a cannon. He's going to pass John Hunter. Well, could it be a massive upset for the Buffet Racing South Brigade? Here's Kyle Busch in the 04 Elliott Sadler Texas Throwback. Yes, so much for that Kyle Busch out front. Here's the number 8 of Tyler Reddick. Oh, tough lap right there. Amarola did get collected. So the number 8 car, number 10 car are taken out there. Here's the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Now, they didn't make his 2020 Darlington Throwback. I used this primary paint scheme from 21, so technically it is the Throwback. So let's see what the 2 car can do. And he'll get around the number 60. Here's the number 3 of Austin Dillon. Holy cow! That was the first time that car has ever ran a Duralast Cup Series competition. Arguably, might be the fastest. Holy moly, Dillon out front. Halfway here at the Season 4 Throwback event. Again, huge shout out to Minimartinsville on Instagram for coming on board and sponsoring some Duralast Cup Series action. Make sure to check them out on Instagram, link down below to that. And of course, huge thank you to everyone that has sponsored the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. You know, the New York Sports Show, LW3, I mean, just everybody. Kenny B42, every single person who has sponsored Duralast Cup Series competition, Racing's biggest fan, thank you. It definitely helps keep the channel going. And if you want to sponsor a Duralast Cup Series race, please email me at diecastbuffet@gmail.com. And you can get a Duralast Cup Series sponsorship. It does cost. You can get your YouTube channel, your Instagram page, whatever it may be. You can get it promoted here with Unscripted Diecast Racing. Here's the number 7 of Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie gets around Truex. And of course, only 10 cars in the top 10 obviously get points. That being the 7 car. He is the bubble driver, the last car eligible for points. Going to be a really tough day for Harvick, Bell, Hamlin, and Edwards. Here is Cole Custer in the 41. And Custer will get around the 48. Here is Bubba Wallace Jr. in the 2311 show car. Kind of reminds you of like a Michael Jordan uniform, so why not run it for a throwback? And he'll get around Ross Chastain. Of course, if you want to get 2021 diecast, or heck, maybe get some 2020 Darlington Throwback diecast like this William Byron Liberty University piece, make sure to go over there to Circle B Diecast and use the promo code DIECASTbuffet for free shipping on any orders $20 or more. You will get free shipping. Any orders $20 or more over there, guys, at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. It does help out the channel, so make sure to use the promo code the next time you shop for NASCAR Diecast. Because no one likes paying $10 to ship a 124. Believe me. So let's see what Byron can do. William Byron up the 3rd. Yeah, just so cool to see all these beautiful paint schemes out here at the brand new racetrack for the season, Darlington. I never thought we could get a Darlington race put in the Duralast Cup Series, and I tell you what a great move taking the throwback from Richmond to Darlington. Here's Joey Logano. Can this guy finally win an NDCS race? That car ain't got much speed. Here is Chase Briscoe in the Tony Stewart Throwback. Not much there. He'll get around Alex Bowman. You know, honestly, it's been pretty lean tonight in terms of DNFs. Only 2 cars taken out. But I say the racing has been absolutely incredible. So much passing, beautiful throwback cars. You know, this is the most unpredictable race of the entire season because half the field is cars that are only ran one time. Those Darlington throwbacks after this race, they're not ran again. So it really does open up the field. Let's see what the number 9 car can do with the Jimmy Johnson tribute car. And the 9 car will get around the 82. Here's the number 1 car of Kurt Busch. Oh, that was not a good push at all. Oh, Kurt Busch just Richard Petty down the front straightaway there. I don't believe anyone else was collected, thankfully, to the safer barrier there, but the 1 car goes for a ride. Well, the 1 car is taken out there. Tough luck for the Ganassi camp. Coming back to the Duralast Cup Series, you know, this car technically is eligible because that 42 car over there, that throwback for Chastain, that's a 2019 Kyle Larson diecast. That is a 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. This is a 2018-2019 Chevrolet Camaro. So therefore, this car is eligible to run this race tonight. So it is a throwback for Dominic Konareski making his first start of the Darlington Cup Series season. Here's the New York Sports Show Chevrolet Camaro. Holy cow, all the way up to second. What a fantastic run right there by the 57 car. That should guarantee him points if he doesn't wreck out. Here's number 43 of Eric Jones. And Eric Jones will take fourth place. 10 cars left to go tonight here at the Minimartinsville Southern 500. Here's the number 25 of Gabe Blashko in the Jag Chevrolet Camaro. Let's see what this cat can do. Pretty good run, but not enough for points. Barely gets around Chase Briscoe there. Here's J.J. Yaley in the absolutely sponsored number 54 car. And that could be a top 10 run, just barely. Alrighty, folks, only 8 cars left to go here at the Minimartinsville Southern 500 right here on Diecastbuffet. Our next broadcast is actually going to be at Talladega, believe it or not. And it's going to be sponsored by Bottom Bag Diecast, otherwise known as Little Wrangler 3. So, huge thank you to LW3 wanting to come on board and sponsor some Duralast Cup Series racing. So, believe it or not, we're going to be going back to Talladega for the next race. That is going to be a barn burner, especially after the 88 car of LW3 did win the last race there. Here's Ryan Preece in the Kingsford Chevrolet Camaro. This is a custom diecast, but honestly, it is super slow. So let's see what this cat can do. And nearly takes out the race leader, Austin Dillon there. That's a DNF. Well, here is the Season 3 Talladega winner, Quinn Half in the Units Chevrolet Camaro. Very good lap, but nowhere near a top 10. Number 77 of Spire Motorsports, Justin Haley. Can this car here with those beautiful gold leaf numbers find a way to win here at Darlington? Let's see. Amazing lap. He'll get into the top 10 for sure. Alrighty, folks, 5 cars left to go. Here is Michael McDowell. And Mikey will get around Elliott Sadler. Here's the number 6 car of Ryan Newman. Holy cow, man. That was a crazy crash coming off, turn 4 there. And absolutely going to take out the 45 car, who, believe it or not, was actually leading this race at one point. The 39 to 77, due to the nose-to-tail rule, they will move on. But the 45 and the 6 car are done. 3 cars left to go. Here is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And Stenhouse will get around Troy. 2 cars left to go. It's Ryan Blaney, guys. Ryan Blaney and Daniel Hemrick. One of these 2 drivers could win the Southern 500. Or would it be Austin Dillon with the fastest lap I think nobody predicted? That car has never even seen the Darlington Cup Series racing surface. And sure enough, a ridiculously fast lap right there. What can Ryan Blaney do? He nearly won Talladega. He finished second. Can he win Darlington? Let's see. Unfortunately, not going to be the lap he needed. He'll be just shy of a top 10. Alrighty, folks, the final car to go here at the Minimartinsville Southern 500. Again, the next broadcast is going to be November 7th at Talladega Super Speedway, the Bottom Bag Diecast 500 at Talladega Super Speedway, the second of 2 Talladega races. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, folks. But it's going to be Austin Dillon or Daniel Hemrick winning today here at Darlington, or tonight, rather. I tell you what, man, that 3 car, that is a beautiful diecast right there. And it's been sitting in a box for about, about 10 months now. And sure enough, that thing is an absolute bullet. What can the 84 do? Daniel Hemrick or Austin Dillon? Let's see what happens. Extremely fast lap for Hemrick. He's going to get second place, but there is no stopping Austin Dillon getting his second NASCAR Duralast Cup Series win. It's going to be a big one, winning the Southern 500. Holy cow, man. Upset alert. Austin Dillon has won his second NDCS race. What a finish to the Southern 500. Austin Dillon, in a beautiful throwback paint scheme, steals the show. A lot of people probably expected Chase Elliott to win this race, maybe even Kyle Busch, but no one expected the 3-car of Austin Dillon right there to get his second Duralast Cup Series win. The last time he won a race, that was way back in Season 2, fellas, at the Bristol Night Race. That's a big race to win. He picked it up in Season 2. And this is the first time for Richard Childress Racing winning a Duralast Cup Series race since Season 2's Lone Star 500, which was won by Daniel Hemrick in the 8-car. So, this is definitely a Richard Childress Racing reunion in the front, too. But, oh my goodness, man, almost the first win for Red Bull Racing in DCS competition. Oh my goodness, so close for that. So, upset of the night though, it's gotta be, I mean, Dominic Konarewski though, coming out of the woodwork. First race of this season, he gets a 3rd place finish, guys. He gets 8 points. Of course, this is how the Duralast Cup Series points work. First place gets 10 points. 9, 8, 7, 6, etc. You know what I'm saying? So top 10 drivers all get points. And Kyle Busch, this is the championship. This could be absolutely a championship changer here, with the 5-car not getting a top 10 there, and the 18 getting a 4th place finish there, coming home with 7 points. He's just going to continue to keep extending his points lead, so absolutely a huge day or night for the 18 car. But how about Eric Jones right there? Great run, and Buffet Racing South both getting a top 10 run right there. Absolutely great stuff there. And of course, for the next NASCAR Duralast Cup Series broadcast, it's going to be coming up November 7th. It's going to be the Bottom Back Diecast 500 for Talladega Super Speedway. Of course, shout out to the homie LW3 coming on board and sponsoring that event. Make sure you go check them out, guys. Links down below that. And huge shout out to Minimartinsville. Minimartinsville, the logos are here, right? I want to move the car. Minimartinsville Southern 500. Go check him out on Instagram. He's got to have a diecast race there. He built literally a mini Martinsville. He built a 1/64 scale Martinsville track. Please go check out his Instagram page. Let me tell you, this guy's grossly underrated. Go check out his stuff, guys. He came on board. He sponsored the Duralast Cup Series race. He helped support the channel. Now, please go do your part and go help support his page too, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And, of course, if you want to ever sponsor a NASCAR Duralast Cup Series race, make sure to email me at diecastbuffet@gmail.com. And we'll be able to work something out, guys. It does cost, but again, how cool is it to be able to sponsor a marquee event like the Southern 500 for the first ever one in unscripted diecast racing? I tell you what, man, what a wild night. Austin Dillon shocks everyone and wins the Southern 500. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let's hit 45 likes if we can right here on the channel. And again, guys, we'll be back November 7th for more unscripted Demolition Derby racing. Of course, if you ever want to get free shipping on anything NASCAR diecast related, hats, t-shirts, 124s, 164s, you want to get this Kyle Busch Darlington car, William Byron, heck, maybe you want to make a raced version of the Austin Dillon car from this race, you can go pick up those diecasts over there at Circle B Diecast. Make sure you use the promo code DIECASTbuffet. Literally, it's the same word as this hood right here. DIECASTbuffet without the exclamation point, right? Just one word, free shipping any orders, $20 or more. You won't regret it. I used to pay for shipping every single time. Nope. Free shipping is the way to go. Have a great one, everybody. And for the voice of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, I'm Garrett Hodge. Have a great night, everybody. This has been a presentation of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series on Diecast Buffet.